America doesn't know the same thing that Canada is hearing. I was just on a call with some very, very well-educated people. I mean, people who work in DC, lawyers, writers, like very well-educated people. And as of this morning, Saturday, February 8th, I was saying to them, yeah, Canada is preparing for war. And they were like, what are you talking about? They don't know. Like our Prime Minister yesterday, Justin Trudeau yesterday, was caught on a hot mic, but let's be honest, we all needed to know, and he was caught saying it, that what I said earlier, like last week, what I said, that Trump is going to annex us, invade, he wants our critical minerals. It's a serious threat. It is not a joke. Jimmy Fallon is out there making jokes about, maybe 179 countries will watch the Super Bowl because we'll take over Canada by Sunday. Not funny, Jimmy. Not funny. And so I was on this call, and I said, yeah, we're preparing for a war. And they were like, with who? With us, with the U.S. And I told them how serious it was, how Canadians everywhere have spent the last week boycotting the U.S. and looking at ways to make sure that they've sort of decentered the U.S. from their conversations and their lives. Like, this is a very serious, we're not going back. And Americans are not hearing it. They don't know. In British Columbia, which, and I'm sure most people don't know this, British Columbia is larger than every state except for Alaska, where I think we're almost twice the size of Texas. And our premier in BC has said that any government contracts going forward, if they have them with the U.S., they are going to, when the contracts come up, they're looking for other countries to do them with. So businesses that are out of the U.S. at all are going to be cut off from the province of BC. And that's huge. And I know that other premiers are doing the same thing. So I don't get why they don't know that this is serious. How do they not know? I mean, I assume it's just that they're not taking it seriously or that they haven't heard about it. And I put out that video last week. And I think it's 80,000 views so far. I have not registered any comments from Americans, which is concerning because if it has that many views and I'm not seeing comments, I don't know if they're seeing it. How do they not know? Guys, you're about to go into war.
I promise you, you are not going to see this on the news. Americans have no idea what is happening right now, and that is not an accident. The government is intentionally keeping us in the dark. I just got off of a FaceTime call with a friend who's a policymaker in Ottawa, and she informed me that Canada and the Canadians are fully preparing for a war on the U.S. Just yesterday, Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, was caught on a hot mic saying that Donald Trump is serious when he says that he wants to make Canada the 51st state, and that it is a serious threat when he says that he wants to invade Canada and annex Canada because he wants Canada's critical minerals. Americans just don't even know that this is happening. To mention, Canadians are fully aware of this as well. If you walk into a store right now in Canada, you're going to see labels telling people what's American made so that the Canadians don't buy. And then in British Columbia, which is huge, by the way, the premier in British Columbia is saying that they're going to cut off all contracts that are up with the U.S., meaning businesses in the U.S. will be cut off from doing business with British Columbia. And we're over here in America thinking that everything is hunky-dory with our allies. Meanwhile, they're pretty much getting ready to take us down. And honestly, I don't even know if this content is going to get pushed out to any Americans. So all in all, we're, I guess, about to go to war.